wanted to make full use of the beautiful water that we have in our area, why not try adventure kayaking?
And that is the name of a program available through the Barkhausen Waterfowl Preserve in Swamico. Matt Creasy is in the boat with us this morning for details. Matt, you'll do anything. You're doing the jump over at the adventure park. Now you're in the water. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. You know what? Being outside is even better than being in the studio.
I agree. All right, tell us a little bit about the adventure kayaking program. This is so popular. You have expanded the dates this summer, right?
We have, yeah. Out at Barkhausen, we offer the adventure kayaking, and this is about our third year in a row, and we have a lot of programs coming up. We've had a lot of interest in the past, and we want to make sure that people are getting out there on the water and learning the safe aspects of kayaking, along with just exploring the shorelines and the natural world that we have right here in Green Bay. So a couple of those programs, the first one is exploring the natural world, and that's for a beginner kayaker or maybe somebody that's been out a few times. And we're going to go through the safety aspects before any of our programs. So you're going to learn about the PFDs and fitting your PFD properly. You're going to learn a little bit about the boat. So a lot of people might attend that course to potentially buy a boat down the road. So we'll go through the boats, and then we're going to go out on the bay, depending upon the weather, where we go, and explore some of the different migratory birds that are using the bay shore, explore some of the plant life, and also all the habitat work that's going on in the bay. We can drive over the Leo Frigo Bridge and see a lot from our car, but it's a long ways away. Whereas when we're in a kayak, we are at water level exploring what's underneath us and what's next to us.
I can only imagine,
Matt.
Matt.
Excellent and exciting way.
Yeah, you know, having lived here most of my life, and I've never really had that perspective of being able to see what it's like there and kind of in the mouth of the bay. Now, talk a little bit about the expert. If people have done some kayaking in the past, and maybe they're a little more experienced at this, what are some of the things that you offer? I know you do the sea kayaking type thing, too, for someone who may have a little more experience.
Yeah, with our kayak programs, one thing is it's through the American Canoe Association training. So if you sign up for one of our classes, you know you're going to get a national level training course for 3 to 4 hours. So our recreational kayaking courses, for somebody that's been in a kayak before, maybe looking to become more of an efficient paddler. So we'll learn about the forward strokes, the brace strokes, the draw strokes, the sweep strokes. There's a lot of different things. We can tell our boat to do whatever we want it. We always have to remember, we're the captain. Don't let the boat control you. And also with the sea kayaking program, that's much more in-depth. I mean, participants are going to be wearing a spray skirt. They're going to be actually flipping their boat over. They're going to learn a self-rescue with paddle floats and some other rescues when you're with somebody else. So those are important skills to have. If you ever are going to go out on the bay, you have your boat, what if your boat did flip? What are you going to do? What if you can't just pull it back to shore? So safety is important, but just learning some of those life skills for a what-if situation that we hope we're never into. Also, there's tow ropes on our boats. What if your partner had a sprained arm or dislocated their shoulder? Well, we can use a tow rope. We can hook up to the proper spot of that boat, even though it might be a little bit of work having a single horsepower. You can pull your partner back in and get them to shore. So there's a lot of different tips and techniques. I mean, you know, find your 10, find your tipping point of your boat. Participants are going to have fun and learn the proper ways to maneuver their boat.
Oh, Matt, you're making me nervous.
Whoa!
I'm almost tipping over there.
Well, I don't really want to get your equipment wet, so I got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, I agree.
Real quickly, Matt, are there still openings? I know these run through August, and how do people register?
We have a lot of programs. Actually, we have one coming up this Thursday, the 3rd. There's a couple openings. If anybody wants to sign up for a course and learn about kayaking and spend some quality time with one of our instructors, you can call the number right here at Barkhausen, which is 920-434-2824, and you can sign up. We do have some tandem kayaks, so if you have a younger child, feel free to get them in here too and explore the natural world and get outside in a boat and have some fun for an afternoon this summer.
Great stuff. Matt Creasy, thank you so much for joining us there from Barkhausen. We'll check back in with you in our next half hour.
Thanks, guys.
Sure. And again, wearegreenbay.com/local5live. We'll have a link to make sure you get the information you need to know if you're interested in doing some kayaking.
All right, still ahead on